What's on the menu, Sha? Evan Haney, he went out to foreign lands, behind the enemy lines, like you said, and he put it on Croc Dundee, Mr. Outback Steakhouse. He put it on him. He beat him with one hand, champ.
A jab.
Yes, he did.
Hit him with the jab.
Yeah, he hit him with the jab, champ.
All 12 rounds.
All 12 rounds, champ.
Masterful performance.
Masterful performance. A lot of people said it was boring, which I agree.
In Australia.
In Australia, yes, sir.
So sad.
Komodo dragons.
And wasn't there another...
Kangaroo burgers. Yeah.
Wasn't there another black champion? About in the early 1900s.
Yep.
Then he won his first belt in Australia.
Yep. History lesson. Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Yup. The legend, the first African American champion. He was tearing them white women up. You know what I'm saying? Taunting the white man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He did it how he did it. You know what I'm saying? He went to Sydney, Australia, and he won the championship, and he was beating them white men up all through the 1900s. And mind you, he was beating their ass during a crazy time for black men in this country. So shout out to Jack Johnson. He's a legend, and he's an inspiration.
Shout out to Jack Johnson. And he did it in Australia.
And he did it in Australia. That's a fact.
When it comes down to, we also had another undisputed Jamel Charlo, May 14th, 2022.
That was legendary. That was a war.
So with the undisputed, what we don't understand, well, we understand it, but there's a 4-belt era. Mm-hmm. There's a 3-belt era. Mm-hmm. And I don't think all belts, all organizations, when it comes down to WBC, WBO, WBA, the IBO, the IBF, all the Ring Magazine, they all came in later years. So at one point, it was only one belt. Facts. It was one belt, one organization.
And which one is that? The WBA?
I think it's the WBA or the WBO. I think it's the WBA.
I think we had a conversation with the WBA.
I think that's the first organization.
We had a conversation behind the scenes, and you said, why are they only considering 6 to 7 undisputed champions and not considering everybody that made undisputed in these different belt eras, bro? Like, what's going on?
Because, like, Zab Zuda, shout out to Zab. We fuck with you, Zab. Right. Like, we fuck with you, Zab.
Yes, sir.
But he got a documentary, and he got YouTube. It's all over YouTube. The Last Undisputed.
Right.
Zab was defeated in his first title defense when he had all the belts after he became undisputed. Mm-hmm. He had 4 belts at that time.
Okay.
And a Spanish fighter, Latin fighter, I don't know the name, had beat Zab at that point.
Right.
But he refused to pay the sanctions for all 4 belts. So he only took, I believe, the WBC and another belt. And then later on he said that the other organizations didn't approach him about paying sanctions. He don't know nothing about it. So does that still make Zab the last undisputed when he was beaten
at welterweight?
At welterweight, at 147.
At welterweight.
Because somebody beat him. Right. And he just did. He became
just
undisputed.
But he didn't take all the. Right. So, but that should still count as him being undisputed for that night.
As him
got that record. Anything after.
Yeah.
Right. That's his business. Right. But it should still be on the record book.
Because a lot of fighters get all the belts and then they vacate them and move to another weight.
Shout out to the GWOAT. You know that's my girl. What's up, girl? Clarissa Shields. Chef Shop put me on.
Yeah.
Hard work. Yeah.
Hard work.
She's definitely in that undisputed conversation.
Yes.
Drop it, shot.
Yes.
Drop it,
She's
shot.
the only boxer, and she's been put in the Guinness World Records of 2022 for the only boxer to be undisputed in man and woman boxing. To become undisputed in two different divisions.
Yes, sir.
2 different divisions. That's very healthy.
Very healthy.
That's very healthy.
And the boxing world needs to give her flowers, give the GWOAT her flowers, and give her respect. And she won her MMA debut being trained by another boxing champion and the MMA champion, Holly Holm. Yes, I've been doing my homework. Peace, Guo.